Hello everyone, welcome to Commerce Lecture. I am Anand Gore. Today we are going to learn Accountancy Class 12, Chapter number 2, Accounting for Partnership, Basic Concept. As you know, you have already learned in previous class 11, that is forms of business organization in business studies. There are different forms of business organizations such as partnership, cooperative societies, companies, joint stock companies, joint Hindu family business. These are the forms of business organization. So what is partnership? As you know, partnership means what? There should be at least two or more persons in the business. Partnership firm come into existence when two or more persons come together to establish business and share its profit. So what is the definition of partnerships here? According to Indian Partnership Act 1932 section 4, partnership means partnership is the relation between the persons who have agreed to share the profit of the business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. It means there should be relation between the two persons or more person, two or more person in the business, and these two persons should agree to share the profit or loss any of the business among them, and those who have carried the business, it means carried on by all the partners, means all the partners are responsible to the business, or any of them, any one partner is liable to the business. It is called as partnership. So this is the definitions according to Indian Partnership Act 1932. What is partnership? Partnership is the relation between the persons who have agreed to share the profit of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. So in partnership business, the person who have entered into partnership business with one another are called partners and collectively called a firm. The name under which the business or the firm is carried is called firm name. Suppose A and B are partners. They are running one business, XYZ company. So these A and B are called as partners, and XYZ company limited is called as partnership firm. So XYZ is called as what? Firm name. And XYZ company limited is called as what? Partnership firm. Of A and B are the partners. So the person who have entered into partnership with one another are individually called partners and collectively called firms, and the name under which the business or the firm is carried is called firm name. Next, there are some features of partnership firm. First one, there should be at least two or more person in the business. In partnership business, there is a condition, there should be at least two person or more person in the business. Such a business, it is called as partnership business. You know already, sole proprietor. Sole proprietor means what? Only single person or single owner of the business. But in partnership business, there should be at least two or more person in the business. There should be at least two person. It means minimum number of partners should be 2 and maximum number should be 50. But in banking business there should be 10 maximum number and 20 in other business, and maximum number should be 50 in partnership firm. So there must be an agreement. Partnership business must be an agreement. There should be a legal agreement between the partners to avoid the misunderstanding between the partners, to avoid any conflict between the partner in the future or any dispute in the future. To avoid the dispute among the partners, there should be written documents. Next, there must be a lawful business. Business should be a lawful. It means what? According to the laws. It must be a agreement between the partners. There must be a sharing profit of the business. It also includes sharing of losses. All the partners, they should agree whatever profit or loss of the business they are going to share among them. There must be mutual agency. It means business must be either carried on by all the partner or any of them acting for all. It means all the partners are responsible to the business, or any one partner is responsible and other partners are liable to the business. It is called as mutual agency, and there must be mutual agency among the partners. So these are the features of partnership firm. There must be at least 2 persons or 2 or more persons in the business, minimum number of 2 and maximum number of 10 in banking business and 20 in other business, or maximum number should be 50 in other business also. There must be an agreement between the partners. Partnership business must be lawful under the law. There must be sharing profit ratio among the partners. There must be mutual agency. All the partners are responsible, or any one partner responsible, other partners liable to the business. So these are the features of partnership firm. Next, partnership deed. Deed is nothing but what it is an written documents between 2 or more persons for managing the affairs of the firm. So you can say it is an written documents of 2 or more person for managing the partnership business. How they are going to manage the business, which type of the business it is, what is the profit sharing ratio, how much salary you are going to pay to the partners, commission on the partners, interest on drawing, interest on capital. So these all informations we are going to type on bond. You can see it is a bond, it is a written documents, it is a legal documents, and these legal documents or written document you can say partnership deed. So partnership is a very important at a time of running partnership business. So it is a written documents between 2 or more persons for managing the affairs of firms of a partnership firm. So which are the contents of partnership deed? Name and address of the firm, name of the partnership firms and where the business is situated. You have to write the address of the firm. Name and address of the partners, who are the partners are managing the firm, their names and address. Date of commencement of partnership, when partnership has been start or it commence. We have to mention the date of commencement of partnership is in written documents. Capital contribution of the partners or by each partner. Individually partners, how much they are contributing capital in the business, how much they are investing into the business. You have to mention that is capital contribution by each partners. Whether interest is to be allowed on capital, interest on capital rate, sometimes there will be 6%, 8% interest on capital. You have to mention the interest on capital rate. Interest on drawing rate. What is drawing? Drawing means amount withdrawn by the partners for his personal use, and if one partner is withdraw some amount from the business, there will be interest on drawing rate, and how much interest on drawing rate in the business, this should be mentioned in the partnership deed. Whether any partner is allowed salary, whether you are going to pay the salary or not, how much you are going to pay the salary to the partners, we have to mention the salary in partnership deed. The profit sharing ratio, at what ratio you are going to distribute the profit among the partners, we have to mention the profit sharing ratio of the partners. Mode of settlement of account in case of retirement or death of partners. If in retirement of partnerships, or if any of, if one partner died in the business, in such a case, what is the settlement of accounts? This we have to mention in partnership deed. So these are the called as contents of partnership deed. So which are the contents of partnership deed? Name and address of the firm, name and address of partners, date of commencement of partnership, capital contribution of each partner, whether interest is to be allowed on capital, whether interest is to be charged on drawing, whether any partner is to be allowed salary, the profit sharing ratio, mode of settlement of account in case of retirement or death of a partner. So these are the main contents of partnership deed. What is partnership deed? Partnership deed is a written document between two or more persons for managing the affairs of a partnership firm. Next, in the absence of partnership deed, what is the provision and see? Provision in the absence of partnership deed. The important provisions affecting partnership account as follows. According to Indian Partnership Act 1932, in the absence of partnership deed, means if there is any partnership deed agreement between the partners, which are the provisions are there? See, first is what? Profit and loss should be shared equally. If there is a absence of partnership deed in partnership business, profit and loss should be shared equally to the partners. Suppose A and B are partners and they have not a partnership deed, it means whatever profit or loss of the business, they should be shared equally. It is nothing but what? 1:1 ratio. If they got profit for the year rupees 10,000, so these 10,000 they should distribute among them, 5,000 for A and 5,000 for B. It means profit and losses are to be shared equally. Next, interest on loan is to be paid 6% even if there is an losses. We have to pay interest on loan at 6% per annum. If one partner taken loan from the business, he has to pay 6% interest. If there is any losses in the business, no interest on capital is to be allowed. Interest on capital is not allowed in the business in the absence of partnership deed. No interest on drawing is to be charged. If one partner is withdraw some amount from the business, no interest on drawing is to be charged in the absence of partnership deed. No salary or commission is to be allowed to any partners. In the absence of partnership deed, no salary is going to pay to a particular partner, or any commission is to be not allowed to any partner for taking part in the conduct of business. So these are the provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932 in the absence of partnership deed. Once again I am going to repeat. Profit or loss are to be shared equally. Interest on loan is to be paid at 6% per annum even if there are losses. No interest on capital is to be allowed. No interest on drawing is to be charged. No salary or commission is to be allowed to any partners for taking part in the conduct of business. So these are the provisions in the absence of partnership deed. Thank you. Next class we are going to learn partnership accounts and how to maintain the partnership account. There are two types of accounts are there: fixed capital method and fluctuate capital methods. So next class we are going to discuss these two type of method of partnership firm. Thank you.